So like I said in a previous video, I have been in the Christmas mood so much this year, y'all. So much so that it kind of got me thinking about some of my old Sims Christmassy, wintry content, which leads me to this video because we have this house right here. This is my Snowflake Day starter home. I built this way back in 2020, and I had a thing back then where I would make a sim, build them a house, and then I would like either record a video with them or I would stream them on Twitch. And this was the house that I used for my Snowflake Day couple. I don't know if I have them up for download anywhere, but if I can find them, would y'all like to see me do like a video where I give them some better outfits? I don't remember all of their outfits, but I know some of them probably weren't that good because this was back in the day. But today, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I found the video for my Snowflake Day starter home. I'm so glad that I decided to share this on YouTube because now I can go and renovate it. I went back and I looked at the original video. As you can see, I used a CC roof. I think it's like one from the base game just with the white trim. I don't really have that installed anymore, so I guess the game just kind of gave me this roofing, but don't worry, we're going to change it. I kind of just want to make this house a lot better because like the Sims that live here, we have around 3,000 simoleons, and I feel like I can do a way better job. Like, y'all, this house is it's not horrible, it's just not that good in my opinion. I feel like it looks very cold and sterile. To me, this looks like a doctor's office or like a science lab. Like, it's just white and blue and very like cold looking, which I guess kind of makes sense because Snowflake Day, but I kind of want to make this house look a lot better, y'all. A lot less cold, a lot more cozy, if that makes sense. I don't really think the furnishing was that bad. I mean, I used a lot of the stuff from the base game. Maybe this was just like a base game and store content build. I don't really know. Well, I don't think so because this is from Seasons. I don't know what I was doing. Maybe I was just trying to find like the cheapest objects or something. I don't know. But as you can see, when we walk in, we have a really big living space. We also have a nursery over here. We have a bathroom. We have a really small cramped kitchen. And then over here, we have a really long bedroom. So like I said, I don't think this is a bad house, but I really want to make it a lot better, y'all. Like, it needs some TLC. I think that the first thing I want to do is probably delete the trees and stuff. I think we can get some better trees. We'll save a little bit of money. And I think I'm going to also change the roofing as well. Like I said, I think I used like a custom content one that I don't have installed anymore. So I think we can just settle for this black one from the base game. I think that I'm also going to maybe make this section a little bit smaller because I kind of feel like the bedroom is just too big, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just delete this window. I might delete all the windows, honestly. And I think I just want to make this bedroom a little bit smaller like that. I'm just gonna move the plants and stuff over here, and then for the windows, I'm just gonna probably just move them over this way for a second. And like I said, we're just gonna make this a little bit smaller like that. I'm gonna also get rid of some of this overhang. We can get rid of some of that floor, and I just feel like doing something like that would make it a lot better. I'm probably going to make the roof come down a little bit more, and I don't know what I want to get. I could either get like a half gabled roof to roof this little section because it doesn't really have to be like that nice. We could get like a half gabled roof, or we could just kind of go back for the gabled roof. I'm not really even sure. I mean, I guess that looks okay. I feel like the house just looks congested on this side, you know what I'm saying? I feel like maybe it's the windows. I'm gonna delete those windows, and honestly I'm gonna probably delete the door as well, and maybe even redo the wallpaper because I'm not a fan of this. It's like a cyan teal blue. I don't like it. I think we can go for something maybe a little bit more muted. We can still kind of go for like the blue, but not this blue. I think what I might end up doing, y'all, we might just switch to a half gabled roof for right now. If I don't like it, I might get rid of it, but I think we can kind of go for this for right now. Let me see what kind of wallpaper I used. I think I used the one from Ambitions, I want to say. Yeah, I used the Ambitions wallpaper. See, I don't really mind this wallpaper, but whenever you go to recolor it, it kind of looks weird sometimes. Like, if you look close enough, you can see there's like some white, and like even if you try to like make it look better, it's just not the best. I never really used this one. I always used the paneling from the base game. So if you scroll all the way down, you'll see that towards the bottom. It's this one. This one to me is way better. And it also comes with the angle pieces that you can recolor. So we're going to definitely use this one. Okay, I think I'm going to also make the kitchen a little bit bigger because it's so small. It's kind of interesting though because I kind of did like a block house in a way. Where we have a square and I put a rectangle and like another square beside it. So it's not that big, but I feel like it could be a lot better. When it comes to like the roofing, do I want to maybe use like a half gabled roof to kind of make it look more interesting, or should we just go for like another gabled? See, like, I don't know, I feel like that doesn't look that bad, but Maybe we could just go back for the tall gable roof. So the first thing I'm going to do is really try to get a good color for the house. I'm thinking of something slightly blue, but not like super blue like the other. So we could kind of go for like maybe a color like this, where it's still blue, but it's not like super bright and vibrant, you know? So what I want to do now is just go back and get those angled pieces. This kind of makes the build a little bit more expensive, but I think it's worth it because it just puts some more detailed. I was also thinking that we could get some stone or something, or maybe like a nice brick, just to have some more color on the build. And then what I want to do now is I want to get the doors and the windows. I really want to have a nice door. I know that we don't have a lot of money to do a lot of stuff, but I think we could really benefit from a really nice front door. I think I either want to use a door like this, or I might want to use the one from University. That might be better, honestly. The brown does kind of match with the brick. Let's just go next to the windows. I'm going to probably use some really cheap ones. Maybe the ones from University. We had the other ones from University. These were a little bit cheaper, but these look better. They are a little bit more expensive, but I think they look better. We also have these as well, but maybe I could just settle for this. We could have like 2 be here, maybe like 2 over here. I'm trying to get some landscaping around the house. So I'm putting like some shrubs. I want to maybe get like a tree if I can help it. Aspen tree could be cute. 115. We could have one be there, maybe like one in the front yard. Realistically speaking, when it gets like snowy, you probably can't even see the details anyway. So I feel like whatever I put, it really doesn't matter that much. Okay, I think the outside looks good for now. We need to kind of go inside because we're kind of running out of money low key. Okay, so for one, I want to put some by debug lights. I'm assuming I just didn't know about by debug lights back in the day, and or I just did not care to use them. I'm going to make sure we get a lot of these. Like every room is going to have one. If you don't know what they do, it just makes the build look brighter and better because The Sims 3 can be a really dark game in terms of lighting because it's kind of old, you know? By debug lights just make everything look better and brighter. Okay, so one of the first things I really want to change is the floor. It is bad. It's very, like, cold, sterile. I feel like you have to wear socks when you walk up here. Like, if you walk on this barefoot, your feet going to be freezing. So I want to get, like, a nice hardwood floor. Ooh, I just thought about it, y'all. We're going to have to probably use, like, free hardwood floor because we're on a budget. Luckily, we have the creative style tool, so it's not that bad. But, like, yeah, we're going to have to use some hardwood floor, I fear. I also might want to get a different wallpaper in here. I really want to get a fireplace. I don't know if we can afford one because it is a starter home, but I kind of want to get a fireplace if we can afford one. Okay, this one is more like an outdoor fireplace. We do have this one. This one looks kind of cozy, you know? There's also this one. This one kind of fits that vibe. Man, I wanted one that was a little bit bigger. See, this is like 1,000. We can't afford that. Maybe we could just use this one. It's not the best fireplace of all time, but I do quite like it, so we could use it. It's 900. Ugh, that's a lot of money, y'all. So next up, I need to figure out where this tree is going to go. What I like to do sometimes is I'll go in creative style and I'll make the trees look a little bit brighter so they can kind of stand out more. Do you think we should have like blue ornaments on the tree? I mean, just to kind of play into that snowflake day theme. Maybe the garland can be, I don't know, like a red color just to kind of bring in some more Christmas vibes. Okay, so for the tree itself, I think it's gonna have to go back in the corner where it was at. That might be like the best place for it, honestly. We'll put that there. I might want to get some different doors, y'all. I'm not crazy about these, and I really want to change the wallpaper. I'm not really crazy about this one either. I'm thinking about one of the wallpapers that I always use. Either this one with just like the one border, or the one that has like the border, you know? I don't know, I just love using this wallpaper. So I might go for this slight teal color for the interior. I kind of like it. Now we have a lot of these Christmas wreaths hanging up. They're not that much money, they're only 51, but I want to get rid of these and I want to get some garland. Because we could put garland like all around the top, and it's going to really help out a lot with the furnishing. I need to also figure out this light situation. So I'm using these lights from the base game. They're 57 simoleons. Do we have like any better lights? Like honestly, if we could just get one good ceiling light, I think I'll be happy. Let's get rid of this one. It might be a little bit more expensive, but like this one would be better, I think. Or even like one of these. I think I want to settle for maybe this one. Or honestly, what about the one from Ambitions, like this one? I always kind of use this one. It's 150, but like it's cute, so we're gonna use it. We can get rid of some of these other lights. Maybe in the nursery we can get this little blue one. Okay, I think I want to maybe move the fireplace over here. I could have the TV be here. Honestly though, is there like a better TV? Is there a better one? Like that's the cheapest one, but like there's also this one, and it has more of a cozy vibe. Or at the very least, this one is a little bit more retro looking, but like I think it just looks better. There's also this one too. I really want to get this one though, y'all. I really want to use that one. Okay, the rug can kind of stay there. I low-key want to get a better couch. I might delete some of these chairs. I wonder if we have a better, cheaper couch. There's this one. There's also this couch. We also have this one too. This one has like the wood on it. Just a bigger version of that. Bigger version is 700. Yeah, we can't afford that, y'all. Ain't no way. Or we could just get this couch. It's 600. We're gonna get the smaller version. I'm sorry. We don't have the money like that. We could get a really cheap coffee table. Maybe kind of like this. Oh yeah, we also have this wall that leads to the kitchen. Why don't I maybe just tear down the wall? And what I could just do is just get a half wall to kind of like separate the space some. So we could just get like a little wall like that, because like the space isn't that big. You don't really need a wall, I don't think, and we definitely don't need like a little small archway. So I feel like just having something there would be nice. Okay, so now I'm gonna use the Sims 3's tool mod to raise up the garland like this. See, because back in the day we couldn't really do anything like this in the Sims 3, and now that we can, I kind of want to, you know. Do you think I should make the bows blue instead of it being red, to kind of like bring in some more of that snowflake day vibe? Okay, we could move on to the kitchen really quick because I kind of want to make it look better. So I'm gonna also use the tool mod on this reef, and we can move this like over here. There's a lot going on here, y'all. I don't know why I use this table. Is there like a better one from the base game? Honestly, can I just get rid of the whole thing and we just get like something better from the base game? Because like we have this table that looks better. Honestly, I think it's the tile that's throwing me off. Can we get like some better tile on the kitchen floor? I'm gonna move over the countertops in the kitchen. Oh, I use this sink. I think it's because it's cheap. This is like a bathroom sink, but I used it as a kitchen sink. I couldn't really afford one of the other ones. I guess that can stay there for now. Like, I don't really think your Sims mind that much, right? Like, your Sims don't really care. I want to kind of change these to be more of a wood tone if I can. Okay, y'all, I think this table's gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to settle for the cheapest one. I could settle for some nice chairs to go with it. Ooh, there's really not many of them, y'all. Am I gonna have to choose these chairs? I mean, this is like cheap. I wish that you could slot the high chair here. Maybe I can just kind of like move it off like that so you can pretend that it's there. I wonder if I have enough for a trash can. I'll just get one and put it there. Y'all, there was a trash can over here this whole time. I'm gonna get rid of that one though. But that might just be everything that we can really do in the kitchen, because like we don't have that much money for anything. Okay, we can move on to the bathroom really quick. And for the bathroom, it's gonna probably look very similar to the kitchen. We'll have the same floor, we'll have the same light. The wallpaper, I'm gonna probably keep the same. I might just like recolor it a little bit just to kind of have it match more with the other wallpaper. Now, I don't understand why I did this in the original build, but I have like everything kind of bunched up over here. We're gonna keep like the same stuff, but I just want to move things around, you know? So for one, let's move this tub maybe like in the center. We can move this over a tad bit like that. We can move this over a tad bit and maybe just have this be in the center. This just looks like a better use of space. I could move this reef. I don't know where I'm going to put this. We can put that right there. I want to move this plant and put it in here. I think it'll just be better in here. So I'm just going to get this plant. We can like just make it like a darker blue like that. So now we just have to kind of tackle the bedrooms. I want to move the windows over a little bit. We could have the reef be in the middle. Maybe what I could do is like have the crib be off to the side, have the toy box be there. We don't really need this end table, I don't think. We can get rid of that. This little Christmas toy, I might get rid of also. We have this little poof in here. I'm going to probably get rid of that as well. And we do have some toys. Here's what I want to know. Do I have enough money for a rocking chair? Because I would like to get a rocking chair in here. I don't know. We have enough for a changing table. You know what? That's only 50. Let's get it. That'll fill in some good space. We don't have enough for a rocking chair, unfortunately. Do I have enough for like a baby's lamp? This one is, how much is this? This is 165. Ooh, can I get like a one that's a little bit cheaper? This is 130. This one is 110. Ooh, okay. Maybe no lights for the baby room, because like all of these other ones don't really fit a vibe for a nursery. Maybe I can get like a rug or something, or like a cheaper toy box. There's got to be ways I can cut the corners somewhere. So this toy box is 80. I really did like that one, but we can get rid of it. Maybe I could try to settle for like this one is 75, or honestly, this one is 60. And then I want to see if I can get a rug in here somewhere. This one is 45 simoleons. Is there one that's like a little bit bigger? There's this circular one. Oh, this one right here. It's only 60. That's like the perfect size too. I would love to recolor the wallpaper if I can. I can't really change the wallpaper because we don't have enough money to change it, but I wonder if maybe I could try to make it look similar in a way to like the wallpaper out here, you know? So maybe what I'll do is I'll just like copy it over on it so it can kind of be the same. Ooh, y'all, do you think I should put snowflakes on the wallpaper? Okay, so here's what I want to do. I'm going to save this as a design, and then I'm going to go to the next swatch panel, and we're just going to copy it over like that. See, that's like a good way to get around the system. And then for the rug, we'll just kind of go for like a wintry color, you know, just blue. We'll have like a darker blue. And then for the rug, we could just kind of like play around with the color scheme just to make it match some. I want to go over to this changing table. And for the matte part, I want to just drag this snowflake pattern on it so it can kind of match. There we go. And you know what? I might also do this for the crib so the crib can match. I feel like it's a lot of snowflake, but I think it'll look good. And I'll just recolor the crib ever so slightly like that. But honestly, I think that might just be it for the nursery. Like, there's not much more we can put in here, really. I think it looks better than it did at first, right? So I call that a win. So now we only have one more room to go, which is this one. I'm gonna just, honestly, y'all, save this wallpaper, and we're just gonna do the same thing that we did last time. Well, we just kind of like make the whole thing the same color. Okay, for one, this dresser gotta go. It's $240. I don't like it. It's not the vibe at all. But we can't even afford a cheap one. How much are these nightstands? They're $30. We could get rid of one of the windows. Maybe just have like one here. Yo, all we can afford is this really cheap dresser. This one is $300. Why are dressers so expensive? Okay, so for the nightstands, we could just use this one. It's only $50. I guess we could get like a desk in here to kind of fill in some space. The garland is 85 simoleons. Yo, why is it so expensive? I would have loved, y'all, to put some of this like above the bed, but that's kind of expensive. There is no way we can afford that. Okay, so for the bed, I just want to recolor it some. We could just go for like a basic swatch, like a basic blue. We could make the railings kind of like a bronze color like this. You think I could get like a chair or something to go in the corner? I might get rid of the desk in favor of a bookshelf, because like it fills in more space, it's nicer. Maybe a bookshelf would be better. Or honestly, not even just that one. We could just get like a small one like this and just kind of have it off like by the window or something. And then maybe like a plant. I think we can afford a couple plants, right? Yeah, we can afford like an ivy plant. We could also afford one of these tall ones, which I might get one, just put it here just to kind of fill in some space in the room. So unfortunately, my game just crashed. So I had to go back and like redo the nursery and the bedroom. So if some things look a little bit different, that's why. But on that note, I'm pretty much done with everything. So this is what the outside of the house looks like. I think it looks a lot better. It looks kind of cozy, honestly. I love the landscaping as well. And then when we open it up, we have a nice living room section. Y'all, I was wondering why we had no money for anything. This fireplace is the reason. It's 900 simoleons. I wouldn't blame you if you deleted it so you could get some money back if you move here, because like, yeah, it's very expensive. But I really wanted a fireplace, you know, for the vibes, you know. But either way, but when you first come in though, as you can see, we have a nice living room section. We have our tree in the corner. If we go over here, we have a nice kitchen area with a high chair. We have our bathroom. We also have a nice nursery. I love the snowflakes on the wallpaper. And then over here, we have our primary bedroom. I'm kind of glad that I made this room a little bit smaller, because I thought at first it was just a little bit too big. I really like the use of space. I would have loved to put a rug in here, but I don't know, I feel like it really just didn't need it, so I didn't really go for a rug this time. But on that note, that's pretty much everything for the entire video. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to leave a like, comment something down below. I am going to leave this house linked down below if you want to download it. But anyway, y'all, that is all that I have for this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Thanks for watching!